All right, guys, Philly X here, and we are at the very first Ignite. I'm very excited to be here. Ignite is one of the first gaming, just basically competitions that we put on for the youth here to kind of get them engaged in gaming. And so I've gathered some core team members here to kind of talk a little bit more. So what I want to do is go around and introduce yourself and what brought you here to Ignite.
Cool. I'm John with Game On DC, podcast covering old gaming and eSport events in the DC area. And we're here supporting Josh, covering the event as well, and looking to help grow the eSport and gaming community.
My name is Josh. I am the founder of the Game Gym, and I'm here to support our team and obviously hang out with you great folks.
My name is Ben Rubenstein. I'm a manager here at Tech Time Gaming, and I also run the DMV Esports Network.
All right, so Game Gym, you are the ones that put on Ignite. So
Yes.
What sparked the idea or the inspiration to create this event?
Yeah, so there are very few local competition experiences for kids. There's very few for adults too, but there are very, very few for kids. And so we wanted to give our kids something to work towards. So each season, so this is the summit of our fall season, and each one will end with an Ignite. So this is Ignite 1. And the spring season is coming next, and at the end of that, in June, we actually just announced it's gonna be June 8th is gonna be Ignite 2.
Awesome.
And we are going to continue to do this at the end of each season so that our kids have something to work towards, and we're gonna keep putting it out to the community, and hopefully people from the community will want to be part of it and compete alongside us.
Awesome. Now, do people who participate in the Ignite, do they have to be members of the Game Gym, or can they
We
make
have some members, and we have a couple non-members. But we're going to field a team or two, and we wanted other people to come and feel like they could be a part of it too. There's very, very few experiences for kids in middle or high school to have a competition experience. So we didn't want to make it exclusive just to our venue.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And now tell me that we're hosting the event in your location. So tell me a little bit about this. I understand this is your, not only the first for this event, but the first you guys are opening.
Yeah, this is our first event at Tech Time, and basically the venue itself is basically designed to give a sort of authentic South Korean feel, where really the whole LAN center PC bang thing originated. And I know John has spent some time in South Korea and definitely got those vibes, so that made us very happy. And for Ignite, we want to play our role in promoting the next generation of competitive gamers, so we're very happy to house them here.
Awesome. And for your location, you're not just doing events. Anybody can come in at any time and play if they wanted to?
That's correct. We have 48 PCs running i5s and 1070s with 144Hz monitors, and 12 running i7s with 144Hz monitors and 1080s. People can pay for game time. It's $5 per regular PC station and $7 for the VIP ones. And there's also 2 PlayStations and 3 Xboxes.
Awesome. And so now, how did you guys get connected with Ignite?
For me, it was really important. We have this great opportunity to come here and compete, but also, to partner, and we need help promoting, and nobody does it better, I think, than these guys over here. So I wanted to make sure John and Joey were a part of this thing from the very start, and it's an opportunity for us to promote, but also for us to promote their amazing new venture, Game On DC.
Awesome. So tell me about Game On DC.
So Game On DC is our local podcast that's covering all gaming and eSport events in the DMV region. It's kind of a branch off from our main program that we have, the Level Up podcast, which covers just everything eSports around the world. So we wanted to focus a little bit more on our own home turf here in DC. It's starting to grow. We have pro teams here now. We have these grassroots organizations coming up and making big names for themselves. And we want to bring that to the rest of the world to let them know what we have to offer here in the DC area. So we branched off and made this new show, just launched this past week, Game On DC. And it's been fantastic so far. We've had everyone from the director of esports for Miami Sports and Entertainment and Wizards District Gaming, Grant Kieranthal. He was on the team. Wow. Ranjapay goes by Kieranthal, pardon me. He was on the program. We have community leaders on here. We had the owner of Tech Time. He was on the first episode as well, talking about gaming centers and how they bring the community together. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We're just trying to promote the area, what we have to offer to other people.
Awesome. And I noticed today we have about 12 to 15 kids participating today. So I remember I brought it up earlier, so I'll kind of ask with everybody here. One thing I noticed is we do have one girl and then we have one African American. Do you have hopes to encourage more diversity and more community people? You know, 'cause I know there's many African American gamers, there's many female gamers. So how can we attract them and get them participating as well?
You know, at least for me, it's about us and our program expanding. Right now, we're in Potomac, Maryland, which is, you know, of Montgomery County, pretty diverse. But the more that we can expand, the more that we can, reach different groups. We actually just got at the gym, we got a couple girls signed up for our program for the first time, which is really awesome. And we're just going to keep on growing. And as we expand into new regions, new communities, I feel like it's going to allow more people to be a part of this. We really promote inclusivity. You know, I wanted to make sure that everybody felt welcome at the gym. Our colors are blue and pink. On our website, we say girls and boys are welcome, to make sure that just, you know, everybody makes sure and is aware that we are welcoming of everybody, no matter where you're from and what you look like.
Okay, and then I understand today for Ignite we've got Overwatch and League of Legends. Are those the main games that we're focusing on, or are there other games that they can experience at the game gym as well?
So we offer League of Legends, Super Smash Bros, and Overwatch at the gym. We've got an event called Flex that we put on for the Smash kids, and we needed an event to support Overwatch and League in the same way. But my hope is, as our program grows and as the games that we offer grows, Ignite will grow. So Ignite will then offer, you know, Hearthstone and Rocket League and some of these other games as our membership grows, and as the interest in some of these other opportunities grow.
Okay, and do you guys have any advice for parents who are concerned about their kids gaming too much? What can we encourage parents to see, how they can see the benefits of the time their kids are spent playing games?
Yeah, I think there's a lot that can be done, honestly. And it actually kind of goes back to the name of this location. As Steve had mentioned to you when you were doing the podcast, this name got its inspiration from when Steve's kids behaved. They got tech time. So, you know, having like oversight of kids' gaming habits is really important to developing not only a healthy gamer, but a healthy gaming culture. So I think that's really important to everyone who's involved.
Awesome. As parents of 3 young gamers myself, you know, I definitely found it to be very important to be engaged with what they're playing, why they're playing it, what's happening in the games. And I think that's one thing that definitely parents could do more of, is not just saying how much time they can play, but actually playing with them, understanding, and, you know, then they can experience the benefits of what they're learning.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to make rules for something you don't understand.
Yes.
So the more that you understand it, the better you can regulate it. So yeah, we definitely promote, and we want to start offering some parent education courses. So we're going to be doing some parent Overwatch, some parent League of Legends, and some parent Smash classes as well. And you can tell your kids about it or not, kind of do it on the sly.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you want to play Smash? You know, we can do something like that.
I know what that is.
What do you think about that?
I mean, the whole thing is parents have to be engaged with what their children are doing, regardless if it's video games or not.
Yeah.
And that educational piece is the biggest factor. If a parent doesn't understand what their kid's doing, there's going to be some fear there. The parent needs to make that connection. And we've had some beautiful examples in the past several months of gaming going mainstream, bringing that positive message.
Yeah.
When you take a look at the biggest streamer in the world right now, Ninja, he goes on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Positive impact. Talks about what gaming means to him and to his community, and how he wants to be that positive role model for healthy gaming and for gamers going forward. That's taken a huge step forward for parents who watch that program and go, hey, look, I've heard this Ninja guy before. My kids talk about him. They watch him. I now understand why they watch him. Maybe I'll tune in and see what's really going on and make that connection as well. Not only can you help your own parenting that way, but it also helps you connect with your child, where some parents may struggle with, but you can make that better connection through gaming as well.
I think eSports is and is really a unifier of so many different demographics, ages, whatever, parents especially. So I think that it can be something parents can enjoy as well.
Yeah, I think that for parents, and I'm assuming, we've all had an experience where you looked at something and you were like, this is super overwhelming.
Yeah.
But the more you break it down, or if you have a good coach, a teacher, that becomes a little bit easier for you. And I think it's tough to, not all tutorials are that intuitive, and it's tough for parents to get in there. But if you make the time and you put in the commitment to learning the game, I think that you will be rewarded with, one, it will be less daunting than you originally thought it was. I love that, like, how do you eat an elephant? And it's just one bite at a time.
Yes.
So you work through that, and then you get to a point where you're like, okay, well, now I get this thing that my kid does, and maybe that thing that was a pain point now becomes something that you bond over.
Yep.
And it just takes that investment.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I thank you for taking time to talk with me. I'm looking forward to, you said June 8th?
June 8th. We are going to start promoting, and just to take a quick thing, I want to thank Confident Gamers, because you guys have promoted us. You guys were a part of this. You guys are obviously here today. To me, the power that we have is that we're a community. And it's Tech Time, it's Confident Gamers, it's Game Jam, it's Game On DC, and the Overtime Network. And, none of this happens, if we're just by ourselves. So big props to you guys, and you as well, good sir. Sorry, I just had to give you guys some love too.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we'll look forward to look out for when it's coming, where it's going to be. We're hoping to be here.
We're still working on it.
Awesome.
We want to make sure that we have other different opportunities. There's a lot of great places in this area. We want to work with people who want to work with us. So Tech Time's been amazing, and if they'll have us back, we'll definitely.
I think we'd be happy to.
Yeah. We'll chat. Yeah.
Cool. So follow us, follow all of us to find out just more about each of our different organizations, what we have going on, and hopefully we'll see you here or see wherever it is, Ignite on June 8th. All right.